Hello and welcome to the Rugby Championship Round 2 predictions from DrivingMaul. Hello, I'm Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul, and thank you very much for joining me. Before we kick off, just to remind you, you can sign up for my weekly newsletter, link above on Twitter, down below on YouTube, and obviously you can always share this and give the thumbs up on YouTube and all of that good stuff. If you're watching live, tapping on the screen and giving hearts is also nice to see. So, thank you for joining me. And yes, round 2 of the Rugby Championship is the return fixtures that we saw in round 1. So, Bledisloe Cup 2 kicks off down in Dunedin, where the All Blacks host the Wallabies. And obviously last weekend, the All Blacks won by 20 points. But at one point, it looked like they were going to rack up 80 or so points. So scoring at points a minute until the Wallabies came back with that 28 unanswered points in the second half. Can we see anything different this weekend? Well, I think we'll see a different person in jersey 13 for the Wallabies, certainly with Kurandrani starting ahead of Karevi to improve the defensive solidity of that back line. Karevi just got taken too much on the outside. Thank you very much for sharing this. I'm the goal. Really appreciate helping get the word out there. So, yes, they're going to see that change there with in the Wallabies, most certainly. Amongst the All Blacks, I think we'll see pretty much the same. Last weekend was a bit of a statement weekend, I think, for them. They'd just drawn the Lions series. There was controversies around Sonny Bill Williams, Aaron Smith, Jerome Kano. People like Sonny Williams were trying to make a statement about that the 12 jersey was his. Let's be honest, it's still in a transition period and up for grabs since the last Rugby World Cup. So, yeah, last weekend was very much a statement from the All Blacks. Can they do that again? I don't know whether they'll go out and make another big statement and score and be on the way to scoring 80 odd points or anything like that. But I do think they're going to win again. I can't see the Wallabies having enough to the breakdown, especially the speed of ball, was just too quick for them. So they're going to really have to front up in that pack, and I can't see that happening. So I'm going New Zealand by 15. Yes, that's 5 less than last weekend, but I'm not expecting the Wallabies backs to be quite so fragile around that 13 jersey. Then on Sunday at 10 a.m. New Zealand time, so at least it's not the middle of the night, we have the Pumas hosting the Springboks in Argentina. Now, a lot of people will be saying that the Pumas are a different animal at home and do much better there with their home crowds. Personally, there were just too many mistakes, too much lack of execution. Too much lack of execution by the Pumas for me to see them turning over this result. Just to give you an example, when the All Blacks score in the corner, you can see the player immediately thinks about turning in and trying to get the ball towards the sticks. When the scrum half of the Pumas crossed over near the corner, he kept running further away from the sticks before diving to score. He should have been stopping himself and looking to get closer to the sticks, make the kick easier. Small little execution things like that make the difference. When we're talking about international rugby, we're talking about the 1%ers, and Argentina just doesn't seem to concentrate on those small things. And to me, that is what's going to stop them from winning this game. It's just that lack of execution, that lack of attention to detail. The Springboks, to me, they didn't do an awful lot amazing last weekend, but they didn't do much wrong either. They were solid, no mistake rugby, take your advantage of the opposition's mistakes, is what we saw from them. And I think away from home, that's the kind of rugby that you want to be playing to beat sides that can get a bit flashy and overplay like the Pumas do. So South Africa will be looking at another big weekend from their forwards to give them the platform and then keep themselves error-free. And therefore, I'm going to back the Springboks to win this one by 5. Those are my predictions. Please let me know your thoughts below. And don't forget to watch #RugbyChat tonight on YouTube at 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. New Zealand time, where me and my 2 guests will go over all the games we'll go over all the hot topics. Obviously, that's the Rugby Championship, and from a New Zealand point of view, we're also going to touch on the Mitre 10 Cup. I gave you my Mitre 10 Cup predictions yesterday. And tomorrow we'll have predictions for the Currie Cup and also the top 14. Yes, France is back in action already. So an awful lot of rugby going on. Enjoy whatever you're watching this weekend, and catch you all later.